And there we go. All right. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back for another live stream or another update on the Bitcoin chart. There is a lot of stuff to talk about. It's very exciting because, yeah, yesterday everybody was thinking about, oh my God, why is Bitcoin breaking down? Is this over? Is it finished? Well, we're going to have a look at the lower time frames and also the higher time frames because those also do speak a lot about what is about to happen. Um, Basically, a lot of things are possible. If we look at this structure here and we compare it to this one here, basically it doesn't mean that the downtrend is over, not by a long shot, but also eventually of course we are going to start pulling back. So if you're thinking about buying in and you want to save up some money to buy lots of Bitcoin, then I would suggest holding on for this one. Don't try to jump on a train that already left the building. But if you're day trading right now is the land of opportunities. Right now is the time you really want to be paying attention because a lot of stuff is happening right now. And I have my coffee today, coffee with cream, because yeah, I just like it. It's good stuff. Yeah. Now, of course, what is about to happen? What are we looking at on the lower time frames? Let's have a look. Where did we leave off? We marked those boxes here that overlap each other. And as I said, finding support in this middle box is going to give us a little bit of resistance, trying to pull back up. If we would have closed in this lower box, if we would have really seen a swipe down here, I did believe, I would have expected the uptrend to be picked up very slowly. Now, well, we didn't go all that low, so what's to be expected? It's very easy right now. We do see some stronger bullish divergence from these areas here. Let me mark them off. We have this area and also this one. Where, of course, we do see RSI being printed much lower, and these on price correspond to this, and this one. So we do see still an uptrend in price action. We have a higher low compared to this one, higher low compared to this one, where we did print a lower low on the RSI. So this would actually suggest that Bitcoin would be able to start picking up and pushing more to higher prices again, of course. But what the issue could be is that we run into trouble with some of those highs here, and also this one and this one. Yeah, so those compare to this section here, and they relate also to this section here. Now the second one, this one, I don't think this is going to be a big issue. I think this is going to be very easily broken, but the higher ones here could be significantly more troublesome to break. We did make a measurement yesterday about which highs we need to reach in order not to get in trouble, and this would be above the red line and preferably within the blue box area here, which I also said this is where we enter price discovery. This is where we are setting new all-time highs. So eventually, yeah, we could expect a healthy correction, just finding support on the lower areas and then make another attempt to move higher. And of course, a lot is to be seen how price and how the market will react once we reach those levels. But for now, I don't want to be jumping ahead too much. What we are seeing is this structure here. Okay, what could happen? Basically, there's a few scenarios, very easy. We start going up higher. Did we get an interruption? I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, okay, we could start going up higher and eventually break the upper side, the upper range here. Perfectly possible. We could start getting some rejections here from this area, and we could start breaking lower. Also possible. But then there is the third option where we keep ranging for a little bit so that RSI on the longer time frame gets some time to start cooling off. This is where we are going to see very, very strong bullish divergences, and this is where I think the crazy bull run could be built off of. If we just start piercing higher now as it is, I do think that it's more likely that we will get rejected in one of these areas and we are going to start cooling off for the next run to be building off of. If we start going down, then I think it's just going to be a little bit of breathing, people trying to get better positions for longing, and this is where also we could start seeing more uptrend again. But if we manage to range a little bit and create some more accumulation opportunities in this section here, depending on what the RSI is doing, I do believe this could be the strongest buildup that we could see, and this is basically where I think we're going to break and shatter new all-time highs, like really go up for record momentum. But of course, this is to be seen. This is to be seen. Right now, what is happening is this structure here, and this is what we need to focus on. Remember, I always keep reminding you guys, go level by level. Don't jump the gun. Don't believe in all those crystal ball predictions and stuff, because you know it's too far in the future and there's too many variables. Always keep that in mind. You know, this is how you keep your trades safe, and this is how bit by bit, day by day, you will be able to make small profits and not burn yourself out. Okay, it's a very stressful game that we play right here, and you know it's very easy to get burned out, to get disappointed. What we're trying to do is build up momentum in our portfolio. This is how day trading works, in my opinion. Okay, so here, what's to happen? Where can we go? Like I said already, we do have a little bit of bullish divergence, actually pretty nice, because you know these levels, they can only create some bullishness on the way down. Is it going to break the former high? That's not sure, but eventually you are going to see a bounce, and from this bounce you can measure whether we are going to continue the uptrend, or if we are actually seeing a turn of momentum and you know see the price start pushing down again. So we can only go one reaction at a time, and this is what we're doing right now. Here, like I said, in the second blue box, very nice buying opportunity. The lower blue box, I would be more careful. You could just take a long position here and then make sure you take profit as soon as you see the price is stalling out a little bit, because there are going to be bounces. There's going to be resistance from the higher area if we reach this low. But right now, as it turns out, we are starting to see some support here in this area, and that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. Now on the RSI, on the smaller scale, on this scale, what's important to notice is that on the small scale, we can also measure signs of resistance and support. So like I said, this area here is going to be important to keep an eye on, to see whether we are creating some bearishness and really push more down. Or maybe what could happen also is that we get another swipe lower here, and that RSI actually creates a bullish divergence. This would be very positive, and this would really be a strong signal that the bottom is in and that we are actually turning the momentum back to the upside. Yeah. Now, on the other hand, right now, this whole structure here is being pushed down because of some bearish divergence found here and here. You see, this is a lower high, while on the RSI we do have a higher high. So everything that just follows from here, the equal amounts of lower lows and the highs and all these things, everything that corresponds completely, that lines up and that matches up, this is what we just call continuation. Okay, so continuation of the trend is continuation of this bearish momentum that we initiated because of those divergences. Okay, so right now I'm still expecting price to be pushed down a little bit lower. Now, how low can it go? This is just like the limbo. How low can you go? Look at this. We are in this rising channel, and the upper band, actually, how did I create this upper band? I didn't wait for this high to set in. What I did was just take this this bottom trend line, do copy paste like this, copy paste, and then I swiped it up and I aligned it, see, right here. So it's a perfect parallel. Now, eventually, price did reach up here. We also have the horizontal line that comes in from way back in time. Oh, I'm not seeing it here. Okay. Let me just make it visible. Visibility. There we go. Okay. Let's go back to the daily. There we go. Yeah. All right. Here we go. So this bottom horizontal line is a area of support where we touched on during the 2017-2018 bull run, if you remember, where we went all the way almost to 20,000. So yeah, this line gave some reaction. I lost my train of thought. And we can see it right here. So support turned into resistance. And the crazy thing is that those two lines, the trend line, actually lined up. I'm going to get a little bit nicer lined up like this. Yeah, beautiful. So it really, it touched here on the intersection. And usually when trend lines and horizontals cross, you have to take it a little bit more serious, because it's where like a majority of people are going to react on. Some people are looking at the trend lines, some people are looking at the horizontals. So it already gives like two groups of traders that are going to react there. So the more of those signals and lines cross over and agree with each other, the stronger this signal should be interpreted. Okay, so here we literally have it. It was like really on the dollar. All right, so now what are we going to do? Of course, we want to know this, right? So right now, um, I'm actually waiting and seeing what is happening here with this section. Yeah, for now, it looks possible that we are going to hold the support here on this node. We are getting a little bit of resistance here from this area, but things look positive. Things look like we could see a little bit more of a ranging up. The thing is, are we going to create a bearish divergence here or not? Okay, so let's see what kind of levels we want to see broken for this not to become an issue. Let's have a look and let's see, let's measure this out. Let's say 65. Yeah, let's go with 65. So 65, and I don't care about this being a short. I don't care about this being on the 1 hour time frame, because these are actually very local reactions where we might see some rejection pushing us back down, and you know, all that good stuff. So where do we end up? Where do we end up? 18,228, and basically I don't think it's going to be an issue. It perfectly lines up with this this section here, so just breaking it might do it. Sticking below it, not a problem. Then you know, we're just going to build up a little more momentum and going back up again, so no issues there. Now the big issue is actually this one here, and this one is sitting at 83. So let's have a look. 83, what does it say? 83, this is going to be much higher. 19,900, yeah, of course. So how are we going to mark this off? 19,900. Okay. Let's do like this. And this. Okay, so why do I do this? On a 1 hour time frame, if price reaches within this blue box area and we get rejected, we are going to see a strong reaction, a stronger reaction to the downside. Of course, we could still find some support in these on these nodes, on these lines, but the lower we go, the stronger the reaction is going to be again. Now, let's have a look at the higher time frames for this one, because this is actually a rather significant signature on the RSI. So I think the higher time frames are going to get it a little bit better. So 84, I think it's going to be even worse. 84. Wait up, what did I do? I think I messed up. I think I messed up. So yeah, this is okay, 20,000. No, I think I did it right. On 3 hour, 83, 20,000, same thing. Let's go even with 20,000 sharp. On the 4 hour, 84, 20,000. Now this is a big range that we need to break. Yeah, those are big numbers, guys. Those are really, really big numbers. Yeah. All right, now that we are on the higher time frames, you know what? Let's go with the downside, because here on the higher time frame we do see a little bit of a bullish divergence. Even here and here, there is some bullishness already present. So probably we're going to see another attempt to the upside, which is very, very likely. But breaking down, taking some momentum, building some momentum up again, we do need to be careful about this one, because we could actually see something like this, where we see another swipe up, just like here, and maybe even another one, another attempt, and then actually start bringing it down, which is not a bad thing, because like I said, this is actually just ranging in this area here. But you know, we want to see how low this should be going, because here this is already resolved on the shorter term, on the shorter time frame. Let's go to the higher time frames and let's look at these. So for this one here, I'm going to remove this box because I don't think it's useful anymore. So for this one here, we're going to take this local low sitting at 43.4. And here we are reading 17,123. So let's just do like this. 17,123. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So we're starting to get a little bit more of a picture here, right? So yeah, like I said, ranging in these areas here, I think would be very normal before we start building momentum up again. Of course, it's not set in stone. Like I said, Bitcoin sometimes manages to surprise us. Also remember, we are reaching the end of the week. So yeah, during the weekend, a lot of crazy stuff happens. So yeah, keep all that in mind. But what do we see? We do have this this enormous area of resistance where we potentially build a stronger case for a bearish divergence pushing down again, and where here we do build a case for a bullish divergence pushing up again. So the logical conclusion is that there is going to be a little bit of messiness in this area. Okay, so maybe a good opportunity just to play the ranges a little bit, build up some more Bitcoin, and then get ready for when we actually break out again. But of course, a lot is going to be seen from how the RSI reacts. We can also look a little bit at the momentum indicators, the stochastics, to see if we get a reaction, how strong the reaction is going to be, like having the momentum, the stochastic being well and straight up like this. This confirms that we do have some pushing to the upside, snaking here in the bullish control zone still remains very bullishness, very bullish. But once we start seeing the pressure being down until the 50 mark, it's actually pretty neutral, ranging, not an issue. But but every time we really push a little bit down here, this is where we see price actually dip a little bit. Okay, so then it's just a game of measuring and gauging how long we stay down below. Like if we look at this here we were stuck for a little while in the bearish control zone under the blue line, and we can actually tell how hard the momentum to the downside was. Here we have been stuck in the bullish control zone after this beautiful swipe to building the momentum to the upside. And during the momentum build, you can see here on the price action that was not really strong. Actually, the really crazy bull run that we had from 11,000 to 13,000, this was when the stochastics were stuck in the bullish control zone. Okay, so very different way of reading this indicator. It's not the same thing as reading the RSI. So yeah, very important to keep those two separate when you look at these and you want to compare to whatever is happening on the price chart. Yeah, all right. So I think for now I'm going to leave it with this. I do like the boxes that we printed. I think they are a good and strong reference about what to expect, where to go. Now, of course, we are going to extend this one a little bit more, like so. All right, because we might keep ranging within the channel, but of course we might also break out of the channel. And rising channels usually need less momentum to break out of the channel, because just going sideways breaks you out of the channel. Really trying to break above the channel takes a lot of momentum, and the way we are set up right now, I don't think it's going to happen. At best, I do believe that it's possible that we maybe we get a little swipe here, get some strong bullishness, and then start building up, get some support from here, and keep trending. This is perfectly possible. Also, keep in mind that getting in the blue box is not a strong rejection unless we make a lower low. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. It's not because we are here and we're trending down that this is where you should short. Okay, this is an uptrend. Shorting the uptrend is very dangerous. Keep that in mind. I said it yesterday as well. I will keep saying it again and again, because this is how you get burned. I burned myself as well. I thought that, no, I think it was, I can't remember where it was. Oh yeah, I think it was here. We were having these buildups of lower highs. Yeah, So lower high, and then here very much lower high. So yeah, I took a chance. I shorted this area. Should have taken profit here, but once I saw it was rising up and breaking the levels again, I had to take a loss. I had to get out. So yeah, nobody is a perfect trader. You make mistakes, but sometimes you have to evaluate the risk. Like shorting an uptrend, you know it's risky. So set your stop losses, set your limits. Think about, okay, if it goes the wrong way, how much pain can I take? How far do I want it to run? And of course, always think about your leverage. Don't over leverage your positions because it will put you in a straitjacket. You will not have any mobility. And remember that liquidation price works on the market, the mark price. And the mark price on a derivatives platform is being calculated on an average of a couple of big spot trading platforms. So they take an average, and this is where your liquidation will be. So if you have some experience trading on Bybit or any other derivatives platform, you will see that there is a market price and there's also a mark price. And this is where your liquidation will happen. And sometimes those two do not correspond. If you guys wish about some more explanation about how derivatives platforms work, the ins and outs of those things, then please write it down in the comments section, and I will make some time to make a detailed video about this topic, because I think a lot of people have quite some misconceptions about what is happening on derivatives platforms. I've heard a lot of whatchamacallit, conspiracy theory talk and stuff. There's none of that. Everything usually is very kosher, but of course, you know, it's a different way of trading. Okay, so try to you know, keep that in mind. And if you like this to be a topic one day, I want to make a good video about it. Like it would be my pleasure. Okay, just ask and type away in the comment section. All right, now we're on the 6-hour chart. Oh, I keep doing this. Why like this? Why like this? On the 6-hour chart, what do we see? We do see a few opportunities here and here, of course, to make some bullish divergence. I'm not going to go there because this is corresponding to this price here, and you know, I think this is a little too far away for now. Most importantly is this section here, this box area right here. So let's measure this. This is sitting at 52, 52. Yeah, let's go with 52. It's a nice average because this entire section here is more or less sitting here. All right, so let's go with 52, 52. All right, so we got 17,181. Basically, this is the edge of the blue box. Same thing again. Now, where could we see or allow it to go? So, bottom edge, point of no return, would be somewhere here. But I think once we really start breaking below this, there is not going to be an easy way up. Here, this one, I'm thinking about setting it up more here because we have some resistance here and some support here. So I think this could be a nice reference line about where we could see another bounce happen if we really start bringing it down lower. All right, So I hope you guys like this. Oh, we already have a blue line here. Okay. Well, let's just remove this one. Good. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go over to the 12-hour chart. Let's compare this one, because this is like a completely different story that we are printing here. On the 12-hour chart, we do still see a bearish divergence in play between this and this. Yeah. So actually this is this area over this area. So, you know, we need to keep all these in mind. And what are the key level areas? It's this section here. How are we gonna measure this off? Let's just go one at a time. Let's do the readings and let's see which horizontal levels could correspond with this entire lower structure here. Because I think if we actually really start breaking down, this lower structure could signal, could be the area where the bottom is being signaled. Are we going to recover quickly from there? Don't think so. But it is in the cards. It is chartable. So, you know, let's do it. Let's just go for it. So we have, this is insignificant. Let's do this one. 41.50, 34.20, and 21.40. So, okay, let's go with 41.50. This says 15,614. 15,600. Okay. But this is not going to be very significant. Let's go with this one. 34.20. Don't even think this one is going to 34.20. 14,500. No. So yeah, we have only the low section here, which is actually going to start being relevant for what we are looking for. So this will be 19. I think this is where we're actually gonna start getting there. Yeah. So, like, this is where the node is also sitting at. This could be our final resort, where we would actually start to expect some resolution. If we break below this section, I think it's game over for the bulls. and this is where we are actually really seeing a turn of momentum, and printing lower lows, lower highs, and this is where a bear market is really going to start if we break below this red line. This is the line in the sand we do not want to see getting crossed. This is where I would not suggest longing anymore, but shorting the top, shorting the top. Okay, right here in these sections, I would still expect at least a bounce up, potentially with a chance of recovering. But yeah, once we print a lower low on the RSI and a lower low also on this price action here, I think we're in for the long run. Okay, cool. So yeah, very exciting stuff. We do have some levels to keep our eyes on. Remember, right now I do expect us to be ranging a little bit within these two boxes. I think this would be very nice to build up some momentum and try reach for new all-time highs. And on the upside, this section here, this blue box here, new all-time high territory, breaking above, continuation, and crazy bull run up ahead. But yeah, getting within this blue box already would be very nice. Maybe a little bit of bouncing down, and then we will see how price RSI and stuff reacts, and we go from there. All right, now just to finish, we're gonna have a little look at the dollar strength index. And yeah, like I said yesterday, there we go. Like I said yesterday on a short time frame, I was expecting the dollar to push up a little bit higher because we had those bullish divergences here. But of course, now that we did this, we are having a lower high being rejected from this horizontal line. And what do we see? Lower high, and this here as well. And here we have a higher high. So I would like us all to say this together. What is this? A bearish divergence. Yeah, so probably pressure down for the dollar, which is a good thing for Bitcoin, of course. Is this going to be aggressive? Probably not. There are some support areas down below. So yeah, same thing, maybe ranging a little bit to the downside, while Bitcoin is going to be ranging and trying to build up some more momentum. Very possible. Keep an eye on these things. Could be interesting. Then we also have E-mini futures. E-mini futures, what are you doing? Let's have a look. E-mini is bullish. And why? Well, let's have a look together. All right, so we do have this local low section here, and we do have a higher low section here. On the more short and local sections, like this one here, let's have a look. Let's zoom in. And now I would like you to tell me, what do you see? Yeah, we do see a series of lower lows and higher lows. So E-mini futures as well, making a good attempt to start pushing more up. Bitcoin and the traditional markets usually being correlated. This starts to look good for Bitcoin. It starts to look like we are going to see at least an attempt to the upside, maybe some ranging, and then have some strong momentum. But for now, I don't think we're ready to see the Bitcoin price crash all the way down. Now, voila, this is it. I thank you guys for watching. I think I have been talking more than enough. If you like to support my channel, please subscribe. Try to follow me on the live streams. Would be really cool to start seeing some action and some chatting in the charts, in the chat box. Also, have a look at the website if you want to support my channel. I made a video about some very nice perks and opportunities if you join me, and if we start building together on a nice community. Have a look at that. I think it could be very exciting. I hope I could I can get you guys excited about this, because you know, nobody wants to be the lone wolf. We work much better as a species if we work together, and you know, there has to be probably some incentive for a community to push and try to get the best out of each other. And this is the kind of recipe I'm looking for, I'm trying to mix. So yeah, you know, if you want to be part of the community, just join in. Have a look at the video. I explain in depth why I believe much more in using the affiliate link as an entry point. There are a few reasons, but yeah, just watch the video, you'll get it all from there. And then you know, give me a sign. Just sign up, send me an email on the email address. You can find this on the website. Just you know, go to the main page, scroll down here, just fill out this form, and you will be able to send me an email. Or you go all the way down, there's my email address here at the bottom as well, and also links to my Facebook group, Twitter, and the YouTube channel. Very nice indeed, if you don't have registered already. All right, cool. I leave you with this. Thank you very much, guys. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, 12:30 UTC. If you're living in Europe, that's GMT +1, so that's 13:30. Be there, be square. Thank you. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye-bye, guys.